How can you talk if you haven't got a brain? Asked Dorothy. To which Scarecrow replied, I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they? And thus starts the story of the wonderful Wizard of Oz. It's a story of Dorothy and her black dog Toto and a cyclone. And the cyclone which lifts the house with Dorothy and Toto inside. And she lands in the land of Oz. The rest is about the journey that Dorothy undertakes. And we have Aashira with us, who shall be taking this journey with us. Hello Aashira, welcome on board.
My name is Aashira. I'm 8 years old and I love reading books. Be it old authors like Edith Blyton, Roald Dahl, or new age writers like David Walliams or Daisy West. Apart from this, I enjoy skating, playing the piano, and recently started playing badminton.
Dorothy finds traveling companions. We all need them. Scarecrow, who wants to ask the Great Oz for a brain. A Tin Woodman, who wants to ask the Great Oz for a heart. A Cowardly Lion, who wants to ask the Great Oz for courage. Which of these characters was your favorite?
The Cowardly Lion was my favorite character of these because he tried to show courage even though he felt he didn't have any. In fact, that's an important lesson that we can learn is that a lot of things that we're looking for are already inside us.
The travelers run into a series of challenges. Dorothy and her friends must find way across deep, wide ditches, save themselves from the attack of the Kalidas, and cross a wide, swiftly flowing river. Which adventure was your favorite?
My favorite adventure was the one in the field of the deadly flowers because Dorothy and her friends made friends with the mice who helped them overcome the challenge.
The Wicked Witch of the West makes several attempts to stop them with a series of unsuccessful attacks from a pack of wolves, a flock of crows, and a swarm of bees. Did you enjoy this confrontation? For I certainly did.
Yes, I enjoyed the confrontation. I always like it when good people win. It was exciting to see the powerful witch getting defeated by very simple answers provided by Dorothy and her friends.
And you know the best part? When the Wicked Witch of the West uses her magic to snatch one of Dorothy's silver shoes, and Dorothy throws water on her, which causes the witch to melt away. Such a lovely, simple solution. I wish life was as simple. If you would have been in Dorothy's place, what would you have asked for?
If I was in Dorothy's place, I would have done the same because in most times, simple solutions are the best.
Well, so that's what magical tales are all about. They bring about magic in our lives. And that is what we are trying to bring through Bookbibuli. We are trying to bring about magic.
I feel anything to do with books is always exciting for me. And to have a platform where kids are exposed to books and encouraged to discuss them is just amazing. I never thought I would be discussing one of my favorite books like this.
You know, the second set of adventures were just as much fun. Those hostile guardian trees cross a country made of fragile china, a monster spider, and hammerheads. You remember the men who use their heads to punch the travelers when they try to pass? Do you know any characters like that?
These are all interesting characters. I have often heard stories from my parents and grandparents of superheroes of Marvel and DC, like Superman, Batman, and also in mythology, who use their superpowers to help others and overcome evil.
And then there is this softer part, where Dorothy says that no matter how dreary and grey our homes are, we people of flesh and blood would rather live there than in any other country, be it ever so beautiful. There is no place like home. And then finally, Glinda tells Dorothy to click her shoes 3 times and she can go home. But do you think, Aashira, that there is actually no place like home?
Yes, I would agree because I feel the comfort and joy I get in my own home, I would not get anywhere else.
I totally agree with you. Thank you so much, Aashira, for being with us today. It has been wonderful having you over. So, folks, the old-time fairy tale, having served for generations, may now be classed as historical in the children's library. For the time has come for a series of newer wonder tales in which the stereotyped people are eliminated. Modern education includes morality. Therefore, the modern child seeks only entertainment in its wonder tales. If you look at Frank Baum, who was an American author, and he wrote Wizard of Oz, which was actually initially The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, he is supposed to have written a lot of other works. Also, he is written under the name of Edith Van Dyne, Floyd Akers, Staunton, Cook, Metcalfe, Bancroft, Baum, and Fitzgerald, not to be confused with the other Fitzgerald. So there are a lot of books that he has written under a lot of names. So it's a simple tale of a girl who gets lost in the land of Oz. And there she meets a lot of people who want a lot of things. But Dorothy just wants one thing, which is to return home. And now is the time for Bookbibuli Read Record. The reading competency required for this book is 3. The reader should be able to read and comprehend basic language, no heavy words, easy language and flow. You can possibly finish the book in 1 or 2 days. You can take breaks and enjoy the fantasy land. The genre is classics, fantasy, and of course magic. It'll be a natural extension to a reading trajectory which already has Charlotte's Web, The Velveteen Rabbit, and Peter Pan. It is an enchanting book, endorsing the old values of courage, friendship, and home, the one place which we all desire. Once you have read this, you are ready to move forward with the entire series. And believe it or not, it has a total of 14 books. So all the best and happy reading.